po nating i-adjourn ito, aside from session, and we can continue up to Christmas, importante masagot ito. Kung may 9,000, di suriin niya 9,000 na yan. So, thank you, Mr. Chair. Pakisagot po. So, hindi pa. So, wag natin ipangako. Sa strengthen pa. Kailan nyo po mapapangako yung inyong strengthening of one of the 9,000 case rates for mammography and ultrasound for men, women and men? Kailan po?
Honorable Senator Ligarda, Mr. Chairperson, ang pinag-uusapan po natin dito, yung pag-accredit po ng mga hospital as consulta provider.
No, those already accredited. Pwede po. Covered po ang breast. Scanning po ito. Wala pa siyang cancer, ha?
On the private side po, voluntary po kasi yung pag-apply for accreditation ng konsulta as consulta provider. On the government side naman, decision po ng head or chief ng hospital kung magpapa-accredit po sila as consulta provider. On the part po ng PhilHealth, gusto po namin lahat. Lahat dapat accredited.
Para tayong paikot-ikot eh.
Opo.
Biniblame nyo nga naman ng DOH. Biniblame nga naman nyo yung private sector ng ospital. You mean kailangan sila mag-register sa inyo bilang consulta provider? Eh kung sila naman ay may MOA na po sa PhilHealth, ano ba iba pa yung qualification na maging consulta provider? Ano pong differentiation nun? May babayaran silang karagdagan sa PhilHealth?
Honorable Senator Ligarda, yung primary care benefit package po, available na po yan sa mga hospital.
Okay, let's simplify. The primary care package, does it include breast imagery, mammography?
Opo.
It does.
Opo.
For all private and government hospitals accredited by PhilHealth.
Yun nga po ang in-explain ko, Senator, na hindi po lahat ng hospital accredited under consulta. Kung ako po ang tatanungin nyo, gusto ko po lahat accredited. Para lahat ng
What's
hospital.
the difference? May I understand, there are accredited hospitals with PhilHealth that are not accredited with consulta. Ano ba itong konsultang racket na ito?
If I may po, Mr. Chairperson, Senator Ligarda, yung consulta po is a facility that provides primary care services. And yung mga level 1, level 2, level 3, and Apex hospitals po, nagpo-provide ng inpatient services.
Simplify. One sentence lang. How do we ensure that the majority, if not all, of our female population have access to mammography and breast ultrasound for screening even before they contract, hopefully not, breast cancer?
I-accredit po natin lahat ng mga hospital po.
But those already accredited, the women can avail.
As consulta provider po. Yes.
So yes na nga.
Opo, yes po.
Ano ba yung konsultang yan? Ba't ang tawag nyo konsulta? Yeah, primary care benefit.
The consulta package is a primary care benefit package of 1,007 per ulo o per person na i-register in a primary care facility. And then you pull that amount of money, for example, 20,000 per doctor. You pull that millions, and the local government should be able to provide services, laboratory and whatever. So kulang talaga kasi a mammogram is 4,000 pesos in the private sector. Maybe in the public sector, makuha mo libre kung indigent ka. Pero sa private sector, magbabayad ka minimum 4,000. And every woman, every Filipino at age 40 needs one every year. So gusto ko lang, at least, I am with you, ma'am.
Alam ko yung gusto po nyo, iniintindi ko lang si PhilHealth, magulo sila kausap. Ano ba talaga ang maaaring i-avail po ngayon as we speak ng gustong mag-breast screening? Yung mga konsulta, may konsulta package na ospital, pribado man o pang-gobyerno na accredited ng PhilHealth. At ito ba ho ay marami? At yung mga ospital ba ito ay meron pong mga makina or baka naman yan ang mga walang makina, wala tayong sinasabing pwede nilang i-avail.
Honorable Senator Legarda, at present po, meron tayong 2,900 accredited consulta providers over the
So,
country.
meron. Yun nga, sa 2,900, ilan na may mammogram?
Hindi po lahat. Hindi po
Ilan
lahat may mammogram.
Ilan nga dun?
At I assume po na lahat capable dahil accredited.
I will let you go on that. Please give us the list of all PhilHealth accredited medical institutions, hospitals that have consulta packages, that have working machines for breast screening.
We'll submit.
Post it on your Facebook page and any PhilHealth member can avail. Tama po? Okay. At ang advokasya po natin, lahat sana magmembro. Ganun ba ho?
Opo.
Magmembro. Yeah, Maristado. Okay, next. We now proceed with the increase in your 150 billion that you said will increase the packages, so 30%. Okay. Then the other night, someone said, the CEO said that you increase it by 50% more, right? Which will cost you 97 billion. Who will answer the question? What is this 97 billion? Will it come from the 150 billion that we're talking about, which is part of your 600? Or is it going to be part of your annual collections so that it will be covered? So that we understand, sir.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. This 150 billion, Mr. Chair, is part of the sources of funds of the corporation in setting up its corporate operating budget sa year 2025. Meaning, as approved by the board, Mr. Chair, again, the total source of funds is 373.5 billion, and the appropriation or the COB of PhilHealth 2025 as approved by the board is 284.1 billion, Mr. Chair. And for the benefit expense po, 271.4 is intended for benefit expense. Now, this 271 is 27 billion higher compared to the last year, this year 2024 appropriation for benefit expense. Now, this is the initial that we requested the board to be approved.
Can you, sir, are you enumerating the 431 BUs? Kindly flash it on the screen because I'm sure the chair would also like to see it. Yes. So, nanggaling po tayo sa 600 billion. Sinabi po nyo ayon sa batas, creating PhilHealth GOCC, na may 281 ayon sa batas kailangan reserve. Sige na. Tapos yung 150 billion surplus na sinabi nyo gagamitin sa pag-increase o expand, pamparami ng coverage at in-increase ang coverage ng mga benepisyo. Tama ba po? Ngayon, ang pinapaliwanag po nyo ay yung 431? Is that it?
Sa COB pa to, Madam, Mr. Chair, Honorable Legarda, the corporate operating budget ready for